Well, hi there, I'm KK. I'm the owner here at Virtually Restaged. And today I thought I'd talk to you about a common question that many are not asking, but kind of feeling and concerned about when using virtual staging. Now, we absolutely love turning your vacant or cluttered, super messy homes into something fabulous that you can share on your property listings. But we do understand that there are still more than enough realtors, builders, and just overall, real estate enthusiasts that are really hesitant about the use of virtual staging. And to be honest, I'm an early adopter to a lot of technologies, even outside of the real estate industry. And so I will say I'm a huge proponent of using technology to make your life, your business, and your circumstances better. But I also can understand some of the concerns about disclosure and also about creating expectations for clients that are viewing virtually staged properties. The thing is, it's all about how you present the opportunity. When I look at well done virtually staged listings and property marketing in general, what I see is a fully authentic, transparent view of what the property looks like. Oftentimes that means showing like a before and then an after of the staged photo. So showing the vacant room and then showing the room with the virtual staging, also while disclosing either in the property listing or somewhere on the screen, like on the photo, letting them know that the pictures have been virtually staged. It's just an element of good faith as a salesperson and as a marketer that I actually believe in any aspect of any industry. So when you layer that upon kind of creating thoughtful conversations around virtually staged properties, I think what you'll find is that it's more about asking thoughtful questions, disclosure, and also kind of wrapping that into a bigger picture for a potential buyer. What I mean by that is it's one thing to just have a buyer look at photos, and it's another thing to have a conversation with them about the use of the staged photos. For instance, to help them to see maybe what the property could look like if it's staged in the style that they like, or if it's staged in a style that they don't like, to help them to understand the space and some of the areas of opportunity and the areas that they would do differently with their own style, but also to kind of pinpoint certain aspects of the listing that need to be brought to their attention. Let me give you an example of a really beautifully staged property we recently did. And the thing is, the property was gorgeous on its own, but there were things that the selling agent wanted to make sure was clear to anyone buying the property. For instance, there's a load-bearing wall in an area that isn't usually there. Or there's kind of a funky, use of space that could be used for something design oriented or could be omitted depending on how you interior design the home. Or perhaps there's something quirky or not really easy to love by most people that's within the home that would be nice to show. Well, how do you make it work? So you can see here, I have a very solutions-oriented kind of approach to sales and marketing as a marketer and a salesperson for over 20 years, both in and outside of real estate. And so for me, it's more about being very transparent about what the property is or isn't, but also providing that visual to help that potential buyer who honestly needs it to better understand if it's the right home, the right fit, and even the right use of space for them. So I think if you're on the fence about utilizing virtual staging, or you honestly believe that it presents some sort of false expectation of reality, I actually would encourage you to change the way you market the property. That doesn't mean omitting the use of virtual staging photos. That actually helps you to sell faster, it's proven, and also to help you to sell for highest possible price, which is what you want. But it also allows you an opportunity to open up buying conversations and really decision-making conversations with the buyer, with the buyer's agent, or even as a buyer's agent yourself. So this is where I say use the staging authentically, but also as a selling tool to help clients to truly understand and answer the questions that they have when they're looking at a property to buy. Can I live here? What will I do with my stuff? What will go where? Are there any quirks to the property or kind of odd aspects of it that I can't just see in a quick walkthrough. I've also heard best practices about using virtual staging as a second set of eyes for things that maybe the client would not have known they wanted to see at the listing appointment or knew that they wanted to come back for, and keeping them from doing so by bringing it to light in the staging photos. Look, I may seem very whimsical and excited and passionate about this part of the industry, and it's obvious why. We absolutely love the work we do, but I also am a pragmatic buyer and investor myself. And I'll be honest with you, in our family, one of us is able to see the opportunity and one of us is not. And so for those of us that don't have that ability to close our eyes and envision something beautiful in a room or in a home or in a space, this is an option that really allows us as buyers and investors to better understand, is this the right fit for what I want to do with the property? Period. Whether I'm planning on living in it or getting someone else to. So I want to encourage you today to get out of your mindset of negativity about virtual staging and maybe try it again. Try it for the first time or try it from a different perspective. Have and work with someone who's going to give you a lot more autonomy, a lot more insight, and also a lot more say in how the photos are staged, what you want to bring to the table and highlight about the listing. And I think, and I really mean this, you will find that this is one of the best, most affordable and accessible aspects of your property marketing. And we would love to be the company who works with you. I'm KK. Let's talk more about this soon. And hey, if you have questions, you can always reach out to us. It really is me on our social or even on our direct phone line. And we're happy to answer anything you need to feel comfortable or to give us a try for the first time. We'll talk soon.